What up, positive vibrators tuning in around the world? In today's episode, we have a young, talented singer and rapper, TalleyBoy, reppin Richmond, Virginia. He talks about recording his new album, Mark My Words, with just his phone and headphones, his thoughts on how African Americans are portrayed in mainstream media, and the pain behind his lyrics. Hope you guys enjoy this episode.
The burnt egg roll?
Mark My Words, that's your debut album project, right? When did that come out? It came out like about a week ago, right?
Yeah, it came out, dang, I forgot the date. It came out, I think, like in June. It was on June 4th, yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
June 4th.
Yeah, it was not too long ago. I remember it coming out, and then I messaged you and said, I'm going to give it a listen. I didn't get a chance to listen to Mark My Words till probably like maybe a few days ago. That's when I started listening to it. And yeah, I like it though, man. It's like, I like how you do like the singing and rapping. You know, that's pretty dope. Like, when did you first start like singing?
I mean, it just grew on me. I just like, it's like when before I do a song, I freestyle on a beat and just, if I like it, you know, I just keep it that type of flow. But some type of beats, I just go hardcore craziness out of mind.
Yeah.
But I mostly sing because of the pain that I go through. I want people to feel what I'm feeling inside.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Like, where does that pain come from?
Past stuff, personal stuff, past relationships, friendships, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you have any type of like singing like training, or that's just you just practicing and getting better?
I just practiced and got better and better at it, you know.
I see you doing something with like Slide, my man Evan, like where he's rapping and you're on the hook. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My brother. Yeah. I did a couple of songs with Evan, you know. And,
Yeah. That outspoken remix, right?
Yeah.
I like
But
that.
the funny thing about that is, like, when I made that song, I just was like, I made the full song by myself. I wasn't feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to Slide. I'm like, hey, you should hop on this track, you feel me? And then he hopped on it and he went crazy. So I'm like, well, might as well just drop it with the album. You know?
Yeah.
But shout out to Slide.
Yeah. I noticed that, you know, in your raps and his raps, like you guys rap about, you guys mention each other a lot in your songs. Like, how did you meet Slide? I'm Slide, aka Evan. How did you meet him?
I met Slide way back, like probably like fifth grade, sixth grade type stuff. That's been my boy since, you know, way back then there. And then our connection just got better. You know, we just started doing this rapping stuff. So, you know, we just stayed strong.
I know you guys always rap about your guy Rezzy. Like, does he rap like full time, or is he just taking it kind of right now as like a hobby?
I mean, he got his moments where he rap, and then he got his moments where he just be like, I don't know, you feel me? But like me and Slide, we be telling him, bro, just forget all them people, bro. You do you feel me? But nah, Rizzy, that's my twin. That's my brother.
Yeah.
But no discourage to Evan. They both is equally.
Yeah.
But you know, I think the same with him. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
Rizzy, you know, he got potential. They both got potential.
Yeah.
So I try to motivate both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know everybody in this world hate. So
yeah,
that's just everybody.
What about your that other guy, Misfitted Q? Is that your partner too, or is it like he's more Evan's guy?
He's more Evan guy, but I'm cool with him. You know, we talk a little bit.
Yeah.
I love to do a song and he go crazy.
Yeah, I was thinking like you guys down in Richmond, like you guys have kind of like a little crew, or like you guys are cooking up something over there. And I feel like if you guys stay together and work together and like help each other out and encourage each other, you guys are only going to get better and better over time, you know?
Exactly.
So what was it like for you? Were you born and raised in Richmond?
Born and raised in Richmond for 13 years. I moved. I moved out of Richmond because it's like I had to change. I had to find a change, and my brothers was talking about moving too, but I don't know.
Oh, okay. So you don't stay in Richmond today, then, huh?
Not at the moment. I'm going back though
Mm.
in a few days, but
Yeah. What are your thoughts on Richmond? Like growing up, like what's your personal feelings about it?
growing up it was good. You know what I'm saying? It's like back then everybody wasn't like what it was now. Like everybody wants to be like this person, be like that person, copycatting. That wasn't like that back then. Now people just doing what other people do, and it's like you got most of the same people being the same person, so it got tiresome. There's a lot of personal stuff I ain't gonna really get into, but I just had to move away.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, when I was talking to Evan on our episode, he was like he had the similar like he had similar feelings too as well. With your album, Mark My Words, like it's a pretty good body of work. It's kind of like what was like the recording process behind it? Like how long did it take you to put that album together, or did you have like these songs like written already and then you just had to lay them down, or it came up like in the moment type of thing?
Most of the songs was on there, was already released. So I added them because, they really meant something to me. And the songs, like I'm gonna be honest, probably the whole album probably took at least 2 hours for every song.
Mm.
But it's not about the time. It's just, I really wanted to push this album because I wanted people to feel and get inspired on what I was saying. A lot of people don't get in this position where they can drop music and just have a platform. So I just, I wanted to listen, get people's ears up and just, motivate.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's a good. I listened to the whole album like through like 2 times, and I really like how you get. It's very. I feel like it's a very like personal record, like altogether. Like you get very personal about like your relationships with like your girl, and then is that your real girl, Zoe?
Nah, that's my real girl.
Oh, okay. And then you also have a song where you're talking about your dad, like where you use like Fresh Prince. You know what I'm talking about? Fresh Prince. That scene in that TV show where you use it as kind of like the intro to that song, right?
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit. Like, what was your thought process going into that song? I think it was called Dark Days, right?
It's been bothered, like, I don't know, but it's like ever since I turned 15, it's just been bothering me every day, like why I didn't grow up with him. But, I was talking to people like, I got over it. But Dark Days, I really love that song because I really did speak about a lot. And it's just like most, I ain't gonna say every black father, but it's most black fathers out there that just not gonna be there. Which I don't got no disrespect to him, but I just felt abandoned. So
Yeah. So he was there. He was there like through parts of your life growing up when you were younger.
I would say probably like 4 or 5 out of my life. A few little touching moments, but not all the time.
Was there like any particular reason why he left, or do you know why?
You just end up, problems with mama,
Mm.
and then it's just problems with, the jail. But that's the main reason why he left. But
Yeah, I feel that song though, man. It's a good track. It's like I can feel like you put a lot of heart and soul into like your lyrics, and yeah, I feel it. My favorite track on that album though, if I had to pick one song that is gonna stay on repeat, is No Love. What was your thought process like recording that song and then the lyrics behind it?
that song, I really wanted to drop that song so bad. It's like as soon as I dropped it as a single, I'm like, I gotta make an album. It's like that song just it's like it summarizes the whole album so good. So I was like, you know what? I gotta make an album out of that. But I'm gonna go into that, because I keep running around it. But yeah,
No, you good.
No Love basically was just like
Oh,
I done been crossed so many times. So many people left out my life. I really thought that was close to me, and a lot of people that told me different stuff and didn't mean it. So No Love really showed me true people and not true people. So that's why I dropped that song. You know, Main reason.
yeah, I like it. I like it. Everything about that song, from like um the singing on it to your rap on it, and just like the realness of what you're saying. Like I could tell like you're speaking from a place of truth, It's not like some made up raps. It's like it's real. I can feel it. With your album, it's kind of like the same thing that I was telling Evan. I told him, I said, I like I like the songs are good, but like I feel like it's kind of like, and this isn't a bad thing, but because I know in the beginning, anybody starting off in anything, they got to work with what they have. But I could tell like the production, like the mixing and mastering, is a little bit like I guess not polished. You know what I mean? It's kind of like what they would call like lo-fi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where sometimes like your vocals don't like mix with the beat properly, right? Or the bass line or the bass might be too heavy. That's what I noticed when I was listening to your album. I was like, the bass, when it hits, and it kind of like drowns out your vocals a little bit. You know what I mean? I don't know if you noticed that when you played it back, but is that kind of like how you wanted it, or that's just what you were working with right now?
Honestly, I mean, I noticed it, but like me looking back at it now, I can understand. Feeling like it's different on my end, because when I first listened to it, like when I finished recording, it sounded way better, probably in my head.
Mm-hmm.
But like putting that on platforms and stuff, it kind of got worse. So, but yeah, I just working what I got for right now. Maybe
Yeah.
when I get better, get more, what do you say? Not fame, but like more attention,
Yeah.
some money in. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
I can get more equipment
Yeah. Where did you record this album at?
in my room.
Oh, you just did it all in your room?
I did it in my room with my phone and some headphones and just recorded it.
Damn. I respect that, man. I respect that. There's some artists that are trying to come up to, and they have a lot of excuses on why they can't do certain things, but I respect that you're taking the initiative and you believe in your skills and your grind enough to like just do it and then just put it out on like all the platforms. What are some of your like personal favorite songs off of Mark My Words?
I had to say On My Block. That's the main one. And Outspoken too. And Twin. Those three. Like all my main favorites.
Yeah. On My Block, that's the one where you're rapping about like a story, right? You're kind of telling a story.
Yeah.
Is that like, what is that story about? Anybody in particular?
I was basically speaking in myself in the third person.
Yeah.
But like the music video that I'm gonna probably try and shoot, it's basically going to be like a movie, real life story of how it was, how I was in, Richmond, how I felt.
Okay. With like your beat selection on this album, did you like reach out to different producers and they just sent you tracks, or did you produce these yourself?
Like I know somebody, he sent me like free beats here and there. My little guy that sent me beats here and there. Or sometimes I'll find it my own way and just do it like that. But I don't have a problem really with beats. I just find the right beat and just see how that goes.
Yeah. What are some of like your favorite kind of beats to like rap or sing over?
Like, not too much NBA Youngboy, like that hard rocking beat, but like that soft melody. So kind of like, how can I say it? Like kind of like some like Polo G type beat, Juice World, Lil Uzi Vert, something like that.
Yeah, I can see that. I see that in your sound.
Yeah.
Like That's dope. That's dope. What made you like get into like rapping a little bit?
I'm gonna start like top to the bottom, you know. First my mama. Like at first, I'm gonna go ahead and say at first she wasn't really on board because you know my father was a rapper, but it's not like I want to follow his footsteps, but rap just came to me. So my mama was like, if you want to do it, you do it. You know, you do you. And then my stepdad was like that too. But I say the main three people I say that really inspires me is my girlfriend and my brothers Evan and Rizzy. They were the main ones that really pushed me to rap. Like it's been so many times I wanted to quit so badly, and they told me, nah, bro, you got too much potential. So a real big shout out to both of them. Like they are real day ones to me.
Yeah, that's good. That's good that you have a good group of friends that push you and they can see like the potential in you, and you're only going to get better. You know, I think over time, you know, as you continue in your music journey, like, and you get more people outside that believe in you and are willing to like invest, and your production and everything goes up. I feel like it's just gonna sound better. Like I feel like that track "No Love," like if that track got mixed and mastered, because I feel like it's kind of raw. You know, it's a great song, but if it got mixed and mastered and then, you know, that one got out, I would, you know what I would do? I would try to get that song to like a bigger name artist, because I think that's how you know you would probably have a greater chance of like blowing up or going like more mainstream. Is like, and this is a problem for like a lot of new artists, is getting your music into the right people's hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so if like a big artist ever heard that track "No Love," I feel like they would maybe like take a liking to your music, and then maybe be willing to like work with you. You know what I mean? I think that's the biggest thing. Kind of like what J. Cole did when J. Cole was starting off. He believed in his music enough to stand outside of Jay-Z's like office where Rock Nation was at, and then wait till and just pray that Jay-Z walked by and he could give him his demo CD at that time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I see a lot of young artists that they're not willing to like kind of do that. You know what I mean? Like take a chance and give their music to like big name artists, and then you know, because I don't know, it could be like they're kind of maybe nervous, or they're like, I don't want this person to say my music sucks. You know what I'm saying? but I feel like if you believe in that strongly, like I would try to give that track "No Love" to as many, and tag, or you know, send it to as many like big name artists as you can, you know, and see what they think. And yeah, even if you get rejected like by all of them, that'll give you motivation to go back into the studio and then record something better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what are your thoughts on that? Do you feel like that's something that you feel like you could do?
Definitely. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Goals just to get out of how, not gonna say I'm living bad, but like get out of where I am, get bigger, and with the people that I really love and really rock with. So, you know.
Yeah. I feel you. Yeah. And then once you, if you get on first, or say if Evan gets on first, then it's kind of like they can come back and bring you guys with them, right? Yeah. Yo, have you seen this movie called or not this movie, but this TV show called Panic?
No, I ain't never heard of it.
Do you have like Netflix, Amazon Video?
I had Netflix. I don't really watch it like that, but I watch a little bit.
Oh, okay. Is there anything like you're into these days?
Not really. You know, I just be on YouTube all the time, so I really don't watch TV or, you know, Netflix. The only time I get on TV is like if the game's on, you know. But
oh, okay. Like, what kind of sports are you into?
I'm into basketball. I play basketball, you know.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes football.
Got you. Do you play for your school, or you just play for fun?
I play AAU. I don't play for school.
Oh, okay. Who's your team right now?
It's my granddad team. I play with him. and my boys who just play.
Oh, okay. Who's your like favorite NBA team right now?
I mean, I don't got a team, but my favorite player is Kyrie Irving. I love Kyrie, so I gotta represent the Nets, 100%.
Did you watch the game last night?
Nah, actually, I forgot it was on last night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they almost won, the Nets, but the Bucks, they got lucky at the end. But I think the Nets will end up beating the Bucks in that series. They're up 2-1 right now. What else you got going on today?
Nothing really. Just been in the house chilling.
Yeah, it's today's Friday, right? You don't really go out too much on the weekends?
I don't really go out like that. You feel me? I'm just looking for a job, trying to get money as fast as I can, and provide. Now, I don't like sitting here and not providing. So
yeah, I feel you, man. I respect that, man. So, I'm gonna hit this real quick. I'm smoking on some runts right now, but I'm gonna hit this real quick, and then we can chop it up a little bit longer if you have a little bit of time left.
Are you straight?
All right.
Go ahead. Hey, no, hold on. Rizzy, hold on. Let me turn it up. Say something, Rizzy.
Yo, what's good? What's good, man? I see you. I've been hearing a lot about you, man. If you can hear me.
Yeah.
A lot of good things, man. Your boy TalleyBoy and Evan, they speak very highly of you.
Sounds good, man.
We gotta hear you on some tracks soon. More tracks.
Hey, though. Hey, he got this one song. You want me to play it?
I mean, it's up to you, man. But if you do play the song that I ain't finished yet, the one that I just sent you, like,
I got
go ahead. You want me to resend it to you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang up and I'll send it to you.
All right. But nah, that's my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a few songs like he hasn't like finished or posted, but that man can rap. He can rap.
Yeah. I'll be looking forward to hearing some of his stuff when it drops. It's kind of funny, man, how I don't know if you watched Evan's episode, or Evan, he probably told you like how he met me, right?
I met on 2K, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Back when he was younger, like I think he was probably like in 5th grade around that time. But yeah, that's when I started playing 2K more heavy, and like we would play together. But yeah, it's kind of crazy seeing people grow up.
You mind if I play a song real quick?
Oh yeah, go for it, man.
But no, this is his new song. He's been working.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me hear it.
Okay.
Yo, AB, you stacking up. Hey, this is my first day back in the booth, too. Tell me if y'all fucking with this bitch, I'ma just keep popping my shit, no lie. And get this no lie. And get this clip. Just sit back and take a sip. Roll up, and then I do. Roll up, and then I do. Roll up, and then I do. Don't get this one off the spit back. And what got some nigga a lot. Fuck the nigga, flip in my blast. Swing it with my just crack. Only fuck was like you quit the mask. Open the door, we doing the task. Fuck out, let's fuck on the class. Remember we picked up the mask. Fuck. I messed up, now let's take it back. Give me the Zama, fuck the pack. Give me the Zama, fuck the pack. But that's just love it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It sounds good, man. I'll be looking forward to hearing like a better quality version once it's dropped on like iTunes.
Yeah, that's my boy right there though.
He seems cool, man. Yeah. I was gonna ask you like, what are your thoughts as far as like what you see or hear about in like music and mainstream media, as far as like how African Americans are portrayed like in the news media? Do you feel like, what are your personal feelings? Do you feel like it's like more negative than positive or equal?
Honestly, it's like, I feel like it's negative because it's been going on for so long. The old days are now here, so it's like everybody gets treated the way they gotta get treated because of most people. But it really don't bother me to the point where like that, but it just be messed up. So Yeah.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's an accurate portrayal, or do you feel like they changed the narrative to make black people look bad?
Second, like with the second thing that you said, because it's
Mm-hmm.
like if you really look into how black people are treated and how we like speak in our music and how some black people have blown up over being where they were, we went through a lot to get to some like successful black stars like RP, Juice World, Pop Smoke, X, King Von, they were really down bad at times. And then once music came, they started feeling a growth in them where they just felt like whatever all they had to do was make a music, just put all their feelings in a song and everything just flows without that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, that's one way to make I guess make a living, right? Like in the entertainment, like a lot of people can earn a good amount of money because you can reach more people, right? I guess it's not the only way, right, to make a living, but people just gotta understand their talents and abilities. It's kind of like X-Men, right? Are you familiar with X-Men?
like the little Marvel show.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I like I know a little bit, but
yeah,
not like I don't watch all their movies, but like I watch a little bit.
yeah. Kind of like in X-Men where they know they have skills or abilities like special powers, but they don't know how to use them until they went to like that academy with the Professor X, I think. And he basically teaches them that to kind of like reach their full potential. If that's what you see yourself doing, then you just got to keep doing it, right, every day and get better. How much do you think like you record like every day?
The longest was like 5 songs in a day, but nowadays it's like yesterday I made like 3 freestyles in just a short amount of time. But yeah, it'd probably be like 2 or 3 songs a day, or if I'm feeling lucky, I'll probably do 5 or 6. You know, just depends on how I'm feeling.
Yeah. Let me ask you, were these lyrics, were they written down, or did you make them within a certain period of time?
Most of them just came off the dome because I think better in my head than just writing down on a piece of paper. Because I remember I made a song writing down, and it's like I could understand it, but at the same time, I didn't really feel it on a paper. So I just did it on the top of my head, and it felt way better.
I think a lot of rappers they that I talk to, at least on this podcast, like they say they don't write down their stuff. I guess it's just the recording process too. It has changed today since a long time ago. Like back in the 90s and 80s, they had to record on these tape reels, these big, I think 6-inch tape reels. So like if they didn't record it like in one take, they're wasting time and money in the studio.
Yeah.
But today you can do it by yourself, so you can think more off the dome and just say a line or say a bar, right? And then stop. And then think of another one, hit record, and then you can just do it over and over until like you get it right.
Well, I did it. It's like I pause once and then go, or I do one line. But nowadays I just go one at a time to pace myself.
Got you. Were you able to watch that Mayweather Logan Paul fight?
Yeah.
What did you think about that fight?
It was an entertainment fight. I thought it was a real fight, but it really wasn't.
What are your thoughts on Floyd Mayweather?
I feel like some moments in that fight, it was like, Logan was holding on him too tight and then was just holding the whole time.
Yeah.
But Floyd got some good punches in. So it was in between, but I still have Floyd back because, not to be, racist, not racist, but, I just went for Floyd because, I had to.
No, that's, sorry to cut you off. That's an interesting thing, though, that you just said right there, is when you said not to be racist. Because I don't think it's racist if somebody likes somebody because they're their same race. You know what I mean?
But, some people nowadays would be like, oh, why are you going for him instead of him? That's kind of weird. Is it because of the color? Some people be thinking like that. So I just had to stop myself right there. But,
Yeah, it's
I
kind.
already had it back before this fight even started, so
Yeah, I guess that's kind of why like I fuck with like Jeremy Lin. You know what I mean? He's a positive representation of Asian people. I think. What else is going on with you though, man? Like anything interesting going on that you're up to these days?
been in the gym, been working on my upper body, just been trying to work on me, you know.
Yeah.
That's
How,
just it.
yeah. How tall are you now, man?
I think like 5'11",
Oh, okay.
probably around 6 foot. But
Nice.
yeah,
Like, do you know how tall your dad is now?
no, I really don't talk to him like that no more. But he way taller than me. That guy is tall.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So you probably have genetics to get pretty tall. Maybe basketball is like one of those things. If you keep developing those skills too, like over time, maybe you can like, try out for like a college team. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But yeah, that's dope. How many points you score like on in AAU,
Um,
like per game, I guess.
really, well, the season really just started, like the summer season.
Uh huh.
But you know, I don't really score like that. I'm like a passer. I like to pass the ball, like be the main person on the floor. That's team ball. You
Yeah,
get me?
yeah, yeah.
But if I wanted to score, I probably would say about 8, 9, 10 points a game. Put myself at a standard, but yeah.
If you had to pick one between like rap or basketball, which one do you feel like you like doing more?
Honestly, rap's been my dream since 5th grade, so I gotta, you know, keep going with that.
Yeah. Has there ever been like any like mainstream like artists to come out of Richmond?
Yeah, I know my brother, his cousin. He's a well known artist. Um, you know Jumbo. What's his name? That with a G. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But this
Uh,
guy, he came out of Richmond.
yeah, hold on, I gotta look for his name.
All right, for sure. Yeah, let me know.
He a real good well known artist from Richmond.
You can send it to me later if you want, like on
I,
IG. I'll look him up though,
I
man. I'm always like interested to like listen to like new hip hop.
But him and this other rapper, I really don't know him like that, but I think his name is Lekito. I think he's from Richmond too. He make a little bit of music as well. And there's a lot of other rappers, but I don't really know him like that. So I
Yeah.
can't really go.
I guess that's somebody like if you wanted to start like locally is to kind of like send some of your what you feel like are your best songs to like some of these like local rappers that are doing bigger things. It's kind of like how some artists they get started by working with like some like local artists that are have a bigger following, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
Would you ever send some of your tracks to the guy you were telling me about?
Like I texted him before, he ain't give me a response, but that's everybody.
Yeah.
But I sent it to other couple of rappers too. Can't really remember like who I sent it to, but I'll send it to like high streaming, mainstreaming rappers, see if they like it or not.
Yeah.
But I really don't send my music to people because I want to start from the ground up. I
Mhm.
want people to look me up instead of me trying to reach out for help. That's not the type of person I am.
I guess it's just like as far as you feel like you want to take it though. But I feel you. There are some artists that they get big off of just themselves. But I think a lot of them probably more so like get put on by somebody. At least they get a look. You know what I mean? I don't think for you like or any artist out there, I don't think there's anything wrong with like getting a look from a bigger artist, like a feature or something.
Yeah.
But I think just because you get a feature, that doesn't mean that the artist is going to blow up. They have to keep working every day. I appreciate your time today and you talking a little bit about your new album, Mark My Words. Yeah, everybody tuned in. Make sure you check it out. Do you want to give any like shout outs to anybody or say any positive words to the people that are listening to this episode?
All I gotta say is shout out to my brothers, people that really love me, and that's about it.
Any positive words?
Keep working for what you want.
Yeah, I'll be listening, man. Keep grinding. I think keep grinding on your music. I feel like you have a lot of good potential. I see it in you too. That no love track right there. That's fire. I like that. All right, my friend. I appreciate you. Appreciate your time, and yeah, we'll talk soon. Okay. All right, Chance. Take it easy, man.
All right.
All right. Take care. Thank you.